Guys, it's official. It's official. The New York Jets have their next head coach. San Francisco 49ers defensive coordinator, Robert Sala. I got to be 100% honest with you right here, right now. I haven't felt this good about a head coaching hire that the Jets have made in years. We all hated the Gase hire. It was doomed from the get-go. Nobody liked that move. I was indifferent about the Todd Bowles hire at the time, but man, when I'm looking at what the Jets need, what Joe Douglas was looking for, Robert Sala checks those boxes. It's a fantastic hire. Robert Sala is a highly trained assassin in the art of intensity, attention to detail, adjustments, work ethic. He does every single thing possible on a day-to-day basis to separate himself from the pack. That is what you want in a head coach. The overall communication skills, the ability to connect with players, not only just the players, but the coaches as well within the locker room, it's top tier. It's elite. That is what you want in a head coach. When you go listen to other coaches within the San Francisco 49er locker room talk and rave about Saleh, it's tremendous. When you listen to players like Bosa and Sherman talk about Robert Saleh, it's absolutely incredible. It's music to Jets fans' ears. So a beautiful, beautiful example of how Robert Saleh coaches on the defensive side of the football. Just look at how the players respond. Defensive players for the Niners respond after a big play. Fred Warner coming up with a clutch third down tackle, forcing a fourth down situation. It could be Jimmy Ward flying around the football field. It could be Jason Verrett halfway down the field swatting away a pass. It doesn't matter who's making the play. What matters is after that play, everybody flocks together. It's a fantastic display of selflessness. That's what it means to be a team. In football, a team's the greatest team sport on earth. You need to play like a team. Robert Saleh's defense plays like a team. Why? Because he's in charge. Fact. That's a fact of the matter. You look at Saleh beelining it to the actual play. He's celebrating with the guys, and he's not doing that to be the center of attention or to get likes on social media. His guys don't need words of encouragement. The reason why he gets so excited is because he loves his players. He's a genuine football coach. He's a passionate football coach. That's what we need in New York. That is what we need in New York. We don't need Gase sitting on the bench by himself when things are not going well. We need a guy who can inspire others. That is what Robert Saleh brings to this Jets team. Now, there will be concerns of the offensive side of the football. That is the reason why we lost games last year. Let's not kid ourselves. Let's not sweep that under the rug. It's not like Robert Saleh is going to be coming in here and instantly developing, he's not coming in here with all of this extensive quarterback knowledge on how to, get a quarterback to progress and to grow and blossom as a franchise guy. But fear not, because Robert Saleh has two guys on the 49ers staff that are easily qualified to become an offensive coordinator in the league. Number one, Mike LaFleur, passing game coordinator. Number two, Mike McDaniel, running game coordinator. Both of those guys are extremely popular around the league. The Packers tried to interview LaFleur last year for the offensive coordinator position. Kyle Shanahan blocked it. Why? Because he's a very, very important piece to that 49ers offense. Mike McDaniel, and he was approached by the Arizona Cardinals last offseason to take their offensive coordinator position under Cliff Kingsbury, but yet again, Kyle Shanahan blocked it. What does that tell you? Kyle Shanahan loves these two. They're important gears within the West Coast system that the 49ers run. LaFleur is more of a, film study type of guy, really just indulges in breaking down film, looking at different coverages, figuring out which passing plays, which passing concepts work well against certain coverages. Mike McDaniel's more of a run blocking, run scheming type of guy, does an excellent job within the run game. It doesn't matter if you have a veteran back there, an unproven guy, a rookie, whoever it may be, the 49ers running game is always having success. And really the running game that's a precursor to having success in the West Coast scheme. So both guys are extremely important. I assume one of those guys will be plucked. I don't know which one it would be. You can't go wrong with LaFleur. You can't go wrong with Mike McDaniel. I would assume it would be LaFleur, okay? Because I feel like LaFleur is better suited right now to be calling plays and developing a quarterback down the line. Mike McDaniel, I love him. If he's the guy that they bring over, fantastic. I would give that an A+. But if it was up to me today, I think I would take LaFleur, all right? Mike LaFleur, the younger brother of of map. Now, as far as the overall defensive schematics are concerned, San Francisco runs a base 4-3 front, okay, with a lot of cover 4 and cover 3 looks in the back end. They have the cornerbacks press. So really, what does this tell you? You need pressure off the edge. Simply, and again, okay, let me reel it in. This is assuming that he's going to take that system and install it with the Jets. All right, we don't know what style he's going to be bringing. We all thought that Greg Williams was going to be installing the 4-3. He wanted to stick with the 3-4 because the roster is so perfectly aligned, perfectly built for the 3-4 defense. It's what we ran under Rex. It's what we ran under Todd Bowles. We've been running the 3-4 for the last decade. Okay, so assuming Robert Sala brings over that same 4-3 defense, it's going to take some time to learn. There will be a learning curve. Expect the Jets, expect Joe Douglas and Sala to really invest a lot of money in the defensive end position. One thing that we need to address right here, we have to bring this up. When Sala first arrived on the scene in San Francisco, when he was hired from Jacksonville, he did not do well. The defenses did not produce. Okay, people wanted Sala gone. They wanted him fired. That's a fact. The defense was not good. And then you started to see, well, first, initially, we saw Kyle Shanahan stick to his guy. We're going to get it figured out. We're going to get it done. You look at the 49ers roster, it was incomplete. They had a lot of vacancies, just like the Jets do right now. It wasn't until the 49ers started addressing these needs on the defensive side of the football, getting guys in the building that fit the overall scheme, what Saleh wanted to do. You think about it, you have D Ford coming in on a mega deal to provide pressure off the edge, crucial in his system. You have Quan Alexander, a hybrid style of linebacker that's built for today's game that can match up really, really, really well with pass-catching running backs out in the flat. You draft Nick Bosa at spot number 2, so now all of a sudden you have 2 bookend edge rushers with DeForest Buckner and Eric Armstead in the middle wreaking havoc. That's exactly, that's the blueprint for success with this 49ers defense. It all stems from the front. If you can't get after the quarterback with that, with 4 guys, the quarterbacks are going to have all day to throw. They're going to have all day to make decisions, and it's not going to be pretty. But once you get the guys to rush the passer, then everything changes. Okay? As far as the cornerback position is concerned, you need instinctual cornerbacks, guys that trust their gut, guys that do a really good job in film study, right? Rangy, athletic cornerbacks. Think back to the LOB. Think back to even San Francisco. Again, guys like Jason Verrett, he fits that bill. Richard Sherman fits that bill. It's going to be fun, man. It's going to be fun. So I'll leave it there. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Are you excited for Robert Saleh like me? Are you not really feeling it? Let me know. I cannot wait to dive in. We went through hell and back with Adam Gase, but we're here now. Things are looking up. I can't wait. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for sticking with this channel. Bright times are ahead. And as always, go Jets.